Hello, my friends. My name is Gerdes, and this is the Daily Brief. So I will keep it brief because in my community survey, I asked choose one of the most important, or the one most important answer. I watch Professor Gerdes because he keeps it brief and gets straight to the point. So you want me to talk less rather than more. Okay, that's fine. Yesterday I said the tempo seemed to be going down. Well, it came right back up, and with a vengeance. 1,160 Russians off the battlefield, 21 tanks, 24 armored combat vehicles, 31 vehicles and fuel trucks. Not sure what caused the dip yesterday, or if we're just seeing a momentary blip. In the meantime, the Ukrainians are preparing fortifications across Ukraine. There's many kilometers of defensive fortifications that just were not there before, that they've rolled back and are prepared to defend. Okay, another refinery hit, this one in Syrian, Samara region, and I didn't know where that was within Russia. That's this little blip here. So if you can see this little blip, here's Moscow. This is a long way, and here's Ukraine. So they keep going after these refineries. I think that's the right strategy. They should keep prosecuting this. Defense intelligence update from the UK. Now we're going to park and spend some time on this. According to analysis, Russian pension and social insurance fund data, there has been a record growth between 2022 and 2023 in the amount of Russian men aged 31 to 59 years with disabilities over the 8 years of available data. In 2022, there were officially 1.67 million men with disabilities in Russia, aged 31 to 59. This figure increased by 30% in 2023. Now, they talk about how this is certainly the result of the conflict in Ukraine and people being injured, casualties. There's a significant majority of these are over 355,000 casualties that Russian armed forces have suffered. There's probably also some corruption involved in that, but that's pretty significant. That tamps down the number of available men that are ready to go back into the fight. Democratic Russian forces from RDK took over 24 POWs in Belgorod Oblast, their leader states, refuting claims made by official MOD about the destruction of the group. Now, what they've done has not been all that significant, but that they've done it was significant, and the couple dozen prisoners of war, all the better. But I wouldn't make this into, see, they're going to take all of Belgorod, or they're going to, capture the region. That's just not going to happen. But this is still pretty impressive. Okay, last thing, more attempts by the last sane Russians to stop the sham elections by pouring green liquid into ballot boxes. I showed you a lady that poured some black liquid in, just took a picture of it, and just stood and waited to be arrested. Okay, that's pretty gutsy because you know you're going to jail. Here's another one with the green liquid. So there's a lot that's going on, but will Putin win? Certainly he'll win, and by a large margin. Same time, there's also a cyber attack. Putin sham election hit by cyber attack as Kyiv is targeting these oil refineries, as I just showed you. Okay, last little bit. I just completed a live Q&A. We talked mostly about U.S. politics and how it impacts Ukraine and how to think about what's going on here. But for those of you who are not in the majority that want me to shut up and get to the point, the live Q&A is right there. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the likes and the shares and the subscribes. And thank you for being the kind of person that cares about Ukraine.